Hey, good morning, tribe. It's Louise here. I'm live in the tribe. It is bright and early Monday morning. It's a bit bright actually in my office. I'm just wondering whether to shut the blinds. How are you all doing? Is anybody online with me this morning? So it's just after 9:30, so maybe you're at work. But I just wanted to pop on and say hi. I can see somebody joining. Say hello to me. Let me know that you're with me. Wanted to say hi, connect with you this new week. We're doing well. Dottie, obviously, you've probably seen the posts or the pictures below. She's settling in well. Max still isn't very sure, but we're getting there, and you can't see her, but she's asleep over there. She's got like a pen. Good morning, Doug. How you doing? She's asleep in the pen, and hopefully, I've got 2 coaching calls this morning, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that she's quiet and sleeps through. So how's everybody doing? I can see lots of you joining now. Let me know that you're here. We've got Doug this morning. Good morning, Doug, to you. Who else have we got? Give me a wave. Let me know that you're with me. A very brief message for you this morning. And I actually wanted to share something personal with you, something that I've recognised in my own behaviour over recent years. And that is that I've become, as I've got older, I don't know whether it's anything to do with getting older, I'm not sure, but I've started to notice that I'm staying within my comfort zone more. So when I was in my 20s, I was much more of a risk taker. And I was always pushing the boundaries of my comfort zone. And maybe you can resonate with this, I don't know. But certainly for me, as I've got older, I am taking less risks, and I'm sort of protecting myself more. Maybe because, as we get older, we've had more knockbacks, we've faced more challenges, and, we just want to protect ourselves more. We've had more knocks, haven't we? But what I've noticed in my own behaviour is that I'm not pushing myself. So, for example, I'm not going off to events or networking events or conferences, things that I would have done in the early days of running my business. And this is really holding me back. It's stopping me sort of progressing and moving forward, not just in my business, but in my life in general. So maybe you can relate to this in some way. So I've made a decision over the summer that I need to push myself more. I need to stretch the boundaries of my comfort zone in the way that I used to. And what I know for sure is, and this is what I really want you to hear, if you are constantly running the same patterns, routines, habits day in and day out, you don't sort of mix it up, and you're not pushing the boundaries of your comfort zone, how can the universe assist you in bringing the things that you want into your life? You have to go out there, you have to go and meet new people or go to new events or do things differently. You've got to mix it up, right? Because that is when you meet that person, or you hear somebody say something, or you see something at the train station on the wall or on the billboard that you wouldn't have seen had you not have taken that journey. The universe is communicating with us, but it makes it hard, right? If we are, holding ourselves back, we're in our comfort zone and we're not getting out there and doing different things. So I've made a promise and a commitment to myself that I have got to get out of my comfort zone. And people think that, because I'm in the line of work that I'm in, that, I'm constantly pushing and, creating, and I am to an extent, but I've certainly noticed that I'm pulling back as I get older, and it's something I need to change. It's something that I recognise is not helping me to grow and expand, and I need to walk my talk because this is the stuff that I teach. So I've made a commitment and a decision that I need to push myself more. And it feels uncomfortable because, I've become very sort of stuck in my ways, to be quite honest. And I sit behind my computer a lot of the time, whereas, years ago I was much more out and about. And I suppose technology has its part to play in that, right? It's so easy now, isn't it, to scroll through your phone. And, I run my entire business literally from here, from behind a computer. Whereas in the early days, before the advancement of technology, I had to go out there and go to networking events and meet people and do all of that kind of stuff. Who else have we got? I can see loads of you joining. Give me a wave. Let me know that you're with me. Good morning to you. So I have created, I'm going to upload this for you. I'm going to share with you an exercise that I have been doing. I'm going to show it you actually. Where have I put it? And it's called the Dare List. I shared this actually in my mastermind group last week, and I'm still writing it, but I just want to show you, look. This is my personal, it's a dare list, but it's more about spontaneity, it's more about fun, it's more about social interaction, because I'm a social person, but I've realised in recent years that, you know, I'm not being as social as I could be. You know, I'm not the one making arrangements with friends. I kind of wait for them to contact me. So I've put together this dare list, and I'm going to upload so you can download it, and you can, hi Jacqueline, hi Elizabeth, good morning to you. So I want to share this dare list with you, and I've got some really, you know, things on here that you might think, well, that's easy, and some things that you might think, whoa, but it's personal to me, right? I've got things on here about, you know, just taking a spontaneous trip to the seaside, which we don't do, you know, we wait till we go on our annual holiday, but why can't we just go for the day? I've got other stuff about going back to networking events, and in fact I've booked a speed networking event in a few weeks' time, which I haven't done for years and years and years and years and years. I'm going to a literary book event in a couple of weeks. Again, this is something I wouldn't have done before, or wouldn't have done, you know, a few months back, and I'm really trying to push myself, and it's making me feel really uncomfortable, I have to be honest. I'm looking at my diary and I can see all these events that I've booked in, and I'm thinking, you know, I'm not comfortable about it, but I know that if I want to expand my life and I want the universe to help me to manifest the things that I want, I've got to do this. And maybe you can resonate with what I'm saying this morning. Have you got too comfortable in your life? Are you repeating the same habits and behaviours that aren't serving you? Is it time for you to create a dare list? One of the biggest things that I want to do is get on a plane and travel alone. I was sharing this in my mastermind group a few days ago, and saying one of my biggest fears is the thought of getting on a plane, or physically getting on a plane and going off somewhere on my own. I've been married forever, and, you know, we do everything together, and I've got a family, and we're all, you know, we all go on holiday together, but I've got mentors that I want to meet. I've got courses that I'd love to attend, retreats that I want to visit, and these are things that I have to do solo because they're, you know, what's sort of interesting for me. But I'm too scared to get on a plane on my own. I'm too scared to kind of take that leap. And that's one of my biggest dares on my dare list. So I want to know, I'd love to know, you can comment live now, or if you're watching later, then you can comment and I'll catch up with you later. But I want to know what's one of your biggest fears. If you were putting something on your dare list, what would that be? I remember one of my clients talking about one of her biggest fears was going in a multi-storey car park. You know, for some of us that would be, you know, we wouldn't be bothered by that, but for her it was huge. And that was one of her dares to overcome. I think somebody else had swimming, one of my clients had a real fear of water. So tell me what you're scared of. What's your biggest fear? What would you love to overcome? For me, for sure, it's about travelling more on my own, and being able to do that rather than seeing an amazing event. You know, I saw one in South Africa I wanted to go to, and I was too scared. I couldn't book it. And people don't know that about me, and I'm being very open and sort of sharing my vulnerability, really. But, you know, we've all got things that hold us back, right? And that's what this message is about today. Let me just have a look at the comments. Oh, Elizabeth saying I need to get out more too. Yeah, me too, Elizabeth. I'm really comfortable here with my dogs, and, you know, and I'm with you on that. Yeah, networking is a good one, and that's it. For me, networking is not about getting clients. It's about my own sanity, really, and just mixing with other people and just talking to people. Just having a conversation can lift your spirits massively. So that's what it's about for me, and I'm sure, Elizabeth, for you too. Ria, good morning to you. So timely. I'm off out on my comfort zone this afternoon. It might bring big changes. Let me see what else you've put. I can't quite see it. Yeah, but doing it anyway. You've got to get out of your comfort zone. That's what this message is about today. Good morning, Rosemary. How you doing? Yes. So what I want to do, I'm going to upload it shortly, but I want you to download this dare list. It's just obviously going to be blank. This is mine that I filled in, and I want you to, we've got how many months, 4 or 5 months of the year left. What we've got, September, October, November, December. Yeah, 4 months of the year left. I can't keep up with the way time is going, but I want you to think about how you can stretch yourself before the year is out. What can you do to push the boundaries of your comfort zone? Because I promise you, and I know this from my own experience over the years, is that when you push the boundaries of your comfort zone, amazing things happen, miracles happen, because, you know, you get a bit of information that you wouldn't have got had you have not gone to that networking event, or taken that journey or that trip or attended that course or event or had that conversation with that stranger on the street. This is how the universe works. And you know, as much as I wish I could say somebody's just going to knock on the door one day and it's just going to change your life, the likelihood is that you're going to need to go and play your part in your own journey. You're going to have to meet the universe halfway, and that means getting out of your comfort zone, because they say, don't they, that, you know, life begins the other side of your comfort zone. And for me personally, this has been a big wake-up call this summer that I have to. I'm becoming more and more insular, and I have to expand again. And I'm really committed to doing this because I can see my life kind of shrinking and I want it to be expanding. I want more opportunities and I want to get out there and live fully and have no regrets. And I'm sure you feel that way too, yeah? So download the dare list once I've uploaded it. Fill it in. Share your dares with us. Tell me what you are most scared of. I'd really, really love to know. So a very short message for you today. I hope this has served you in some way. I've got a really busy week ahead with work and dogs and kids, back to the grueling routine. It's sort of like but yeah, it's all good. So many blessings to you. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll catch you maybe later in the week in the tribe. See you guys. Thanks for joining me live, guys, and thanks for saying hi. And for those of you that are joining later, hi. Post a comment because I'll see it later when I'm scrolling through on the settee later tonight. Have a great day, guys. Bye.